Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory, where today we are going to continue to expand on the base. But first, I want to go over where we left off at in the previous episode. So at the end of the last episode, we were um, dealing with some powering issues with the factory. As you notice that we have a bunch of red lights everywhere. Well, I did some reorganizing and moved the power from here, that it was all accompanied over here, and I moved it over here. So this allowed me to expand it a little bit further to get up to a relatively good point. I harvested some wood and some leaves from the surrounding area and got it up and running, automated again with the biofuel. Yep, the solid biofuel. Um, so now I'm gonna go and connect this all up and get this running again. So this to that. Green lights, everything's a moving and a grooving, which is just great. Just great. Alright, I've got some extra wire going into, or not wire, screws going into there. So yeah, as I said last time, let's go over and view the things that I created in order to get the reinforced iron plates and rotors up and running. So first we're going to go over to the copper, and I'll meet you over there. Alright, so I'm over here at the copper factory now, and as you can see, what is going on there? Huh, smoked acting a little bit different, which is fine. Anyways, got the factory up and running. We got wire being produced over here. So 60 wire being produced over here. 60 wire being produced here, which then I do believe is being fed. That one is being split off and being fed down into a conveyor because I'm moving all my central storage out over there. This 60 is being merged with that 30 to make 90. 30, 60, 90. Oh, actually, that's a lot. I don't have enough capacity here, do I? Oh, no, I do not. Do I have enough? Let's see here. I only got 42. Well, that's not going to cut it. Well, anyways, I'll fix that later. And then we got the 30 copper sheeting being made and being sent off into storage, as we're going to need that for our coal setup and water extractors and all of that. So I did pull more copper from, so I got copper from the original node, and then I'm pulling copper from a node all the way over there. Still got my, so yeah, that's copper. All right, and then for the plans for the concrete, I am going to be expanding that. I found a node earlier when I was collecting wood and leaves for the biomass burners and everything. So I think we are in a good spot. Let's go ahead and go up to the rotors and areas. I don't have those quite piped downstairs yet, so we can do that today. So our goals today are to get the tier 2 finished off and get hopefully coal power unlocked. This will be the longest time I've gone without coal power. So having these large factories is pretty daunting on the power supply. Where is, oh, there it is. Everything's going good. Alright, that's being produced. That's all being produced. Looks good. Alright, so we should have rotors here. Yep, perfect. Rotors here. Now, these aren't very efficient, as you can tell. Only running at 49% efficiency, 59%, which is surprising because might have to check that. I might not have something set up properly. Yeah, because we're getting iron rods in excess. Iron rods in excess. It's the screws that we're kind of lacking on. Which these are all Mark IIs, Mark IIs, Mark IIs. But the only one getting 100 is this one. Why is this one not getting 100? Or this one? That could be doing okay now. No, no, still not getting it. Interesting. Well, anyways, we'll figure that out later. Right now, I just need some more reinforced iron plates. We're slacking on the wire. And it could be just because, you know, yeah, it could just be that we don't have the Mark II belts being pumping up here. But yeah, I built this splitter. So all of that comes down here and gets split off, and then goes up there. So it should be 30, 30, and 30 to coincide with this. But again, I don't have the Mark II built, so let's go ahead and fix that. Ooh, nice. Should have enough to do this now. If not, it might take a couple passes, but this should be okay to do here. Just replacing all these with Mark II belts. There, now we're moving and grooving. That's a Mark II. That is not a Mark II, but it's fine. Oh man, yeah, we're real backed up here in wire. So we'll just move all of this out. We're probably backed up in here too, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Alright, we're backed up a little bit, not too bad. And this is moving. Okay. Right, so I'm splitting this twice and merging it in here. So that is basically 10, 20, 30. So 20 is going into here. Merging with 60, that's 80. That's not enough, is it? Well, this makes 30. 30, 60, 90, 110. 37.5 times 3, 112.5. That's not enough. Wait, did I do that math correctly? 30 times 3 plus 20, 110. I'm short 0.25, 2.5 I mean. I could do something finicky with this one, but for now we just get rid of that. And then this goes. I mean, yeah, all of that is redundant now. But I'd rather have too much than not enough, right? Because the more stuff that we have. So yeah, okay. So let's go. I should have. And then also I'm going to do some research today as well. So let's go ahead and. Okie dokie. Thank you, Ada. Alright, so got some quartz. Might as well do some research there. So what does that leave me with? 24 and 51. So I have enough of those. I'm gonna have to go back upstairs because we gotta get phase 3 unlocked because I got everything else now. So let's get phase 3 unlocked real quick. I say real quick, but it's gonna take a moment. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a very simplistic array down here. I was trying to go across that, but that's not gonna work now, is it? Alright. So let's get this. Oh, no, not that. Gonna set up a constructor here. Missing materials. Are you kidding me? I have all of these filled containers and I don't have any on hand. Well, let's get another 200. Actually, let's get another 400. Alright, we gotta get this unlocked because I'm gonna need 2 constructors and working overtime. It'll cut the time down in half. Oh no, not constructors. I meant assemblers. My bad. Smart plating, smart plating. Let's split that one in half. Oh no, split it in half again. 25, split that in half. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh yeah, I do. If I do control drag, control right click drag, I can split this into 5, combine that into 25. There's that one. And now control drag this. Split that into 10, 15, there's a 25. Okay, yeah, got enough. And then 25. So this will make, yeah, sure, that's fine. Probably overdid it, but you know. Oops. Just get a merger here. And let's get power set up here for these guys. Alright, and oh yeah, we got plenty of expansion left to go. That works. These are moving and grooving now, and we should have. Well, if this makes 2 per minute, that should be 50, and that should be 50. So yeah, we should be good. Alright, so now let's go fix the problems over here. So one of the things that I noticed that was messed up was I had the wrong belt type over here. I only had a Mark 1 instead of the Mark 2, and same over here. As you can see, these are Mark 1s, but that's fine because these are only pumping out 30 per minute. So that makes 60. That is fine, but that's a Mark 1 now turned into a Mark 2, and now we should be getting enough flow through on this. Wait, am I oversaturating this one? Oh yeah, that's only 1. That's right. Okay, I messed up on that one. I got too excited. I mean, it shouldn't have mattered, but you know, I don't want to super saturate these. And that's exactly what I was doing. I was super saturating them. Now it should be producing relatively quicker. Alright, 100%, 100%, 100%. Okay, if these are all running at 100%, then we shouldn't have a problem up above now. These are running at 100% now, 100%, and 100%. Okay, so if we come over here, this is one of the things where with these big builds, you really need to be careful on your logistics and everything, because one simple mistake can throw everything out of whack, and therefore you're getting too much one thing and not enough of another, and now it looks like we're back on track. So this is producing plates, that is operating at 100, 100, oh, just barely 100. Nice. It's 100% nonetheless. It's getting 30 per minute, so we're good. Now we're getting more iron rods. Yes, that is looking a lot nicer. And therefore, this should be looking a lot nicer up here on the next floor as well. Oh, I just fell. Walls. Make sure you put walls up. I will be redoing this factory. This is just a temporary factory to get us up and running. Alright. Yes, that is looking much nicer. That's Mark II, Mark II, Mark II, Mark II, Mark II. Perfect. And that's Mark I. And these are now producing nicely. Alright, let's get these in their own container. Got some reinforced iron plates now. Those won't back up. Alright, let's mark off. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Alright, let's mark off our list here. Edit to-do list. Alright, now we are completely all done here with finished tier 2 and everything. We got a hard drive already, so yeah. Let's create some new tasks here. So let's do some research. In the MAM, let's explore a little for more hard drives. And let's get coal power up and running. In order to do all that, we need to research coal power. So I'll clear off the other two lists now that oh, of course I can't do that now. That's so weird. Okay, so get rid of those two. And yeah, alright. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of looking around. Alright, so we got the quartz, did that research and everything. Oh, we almost got 50 already. Do some. Alright, and maybe we can find a lizard doggo sometime soon. Make him our little pet. Oh yeah, during my research, I was, or not research, exploration earlier, found Caterium. Right here, we're gonna need this.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Alright, just picking up a little bit more leaves and wood to continue to fuel the biomass burners. I really don't need the wood. But you know, it's doing a very good job. Like, these are almost filled. So basically this array is pretty standard. It's got splitters in the center, got Mark II belts leading up from here to in here to kind of spread it out fast. Mark I belts in between these to feed it in slow. I want fast travel in between them and slow travel to fill them up. That is just by design. I find it works out best that way. And as they fill up and everything, more and more will come out the end here. Like we got 4 already. 4 and 4 going out. That's actually 8. We had 2 full stacks coming out. This is filled up, that is filled up, but we're almost at max. Even with these biomass burners, we only have 480 capacity, and our max consumption if everything was running is 416. So yep. I mean, we got a little bit of room to grow, but not by a whole lot. Keep in mind that these will be Um, not utilizing any power soon, and that's what, 8 megawatts? 30 megawatts, so it's 15 apiece. Alright, let's get this sent off.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
Alright, thanks, Ada. Alright, locked and loaded. And up it goes.
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
Alright, sounds good. Thank you so much. Alright. So now maybe I'm thinking that maybe we should just split off some of that production up there and send it down here for a little bit of automation. I don't know. Yeah, that'll probably be in the future. So we got some more stuff unlocked, so let's go do that. Take a look at the next tier all situated. Oof. That's filling up relatively quickly. All right. Wait. Why is that highlighted? There's nothing here. It must be bugged out. Weird. Alright, so we got coal power. And then we'll go into the vehicular transport. Wow. And yeah, so we got coal power selected now. So what do we need for that? 150, 50, and 500. Well, we definitely got the 500 wire. Nope, that's not wire. Nope, that's rotors. I definitely got the 50 rotors then too. Yep. Oh my goodness, we are getting a lot. I love it. Alright, 500 of that. And just like that, we have coal power. Well, not yet, but you know what I mean. 50.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Okay, thanks Ada for that. Because I don't know what water is. Obviously, I mean, who does? Who's got time to understand the finer elements of this planet? Alright, so, wow, that is huge. It's a lot bigger than what I remember. Alright, so now we're gonna do the awesome sync. What am I encroaching on here? I'll find a better spot for this in the future, but for right now, I just need something to get the stuff out of there and in here. Alright, and what this is going to do is basically it's going to munch all of these up. And actually, I have these now. So I could do that. And it's going to munch them up, and it's going to grind them up into coupons. And then we're going to take those coupons, and we're going to come in over to the Awesome Sync shop. And we can buy things. Lots of cool things. But first, I'm going to work on the management section and get a whole bunch of these. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that. That's new. Conveyor wall hole. Oh, that's awesome. Conveyor throughput monitor. Oh, that's cool too. Crystal oscillator in the MAM. Awesome. Alright. And we can get some more customizable things. We can customize a little bit right now. Open up the customizer and we have all of these. We only have the standard materials though. But we can unlock more. It gives us a little idea in the upper right hand corner of what it will look like. And of course we can alter it as well. We can change these up, edit it however we see fit. It's not really one that I like over the other. So I'm gonna edit this one. It's just thinking a purplish color. Get it a little bit brighter. A little bit more purple. Yeah, like a purple and white. Shiny, default, matte. Do shiny color? Okay, switch it up. And then this one will be white. There. Oops. That's not what I wanted. There. And now we can turn anything that we want into purple and white accents. We can do constructors, we can do the biomass burners. Actually, that looks pretty cool. Do that. We could do belts and things. I'll probably do a lot of this off screen. But yeah, you can do all kinds of things. Alright, now let's think. What else do we need? Oh, let's research the Caterium. Alright, so we did a little bit of research today. I think I'm going to end it here. I'm getting pretty tired. But yeah, so made it to tier 3. Our pod hasn't returned yet from such um, journey yet. We can choose our next one actually. Let's just go ahead and select that. We're gonna have to get those, which are the, what is that? It's not the, it's the modular frames. Yep, heavy modular frames, or no, sorry, regular modular frames. Probably just craft up a bunch of those, won't take too long. Just need 25 of them, and the rest of this I will have. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night, whenever you are watching this. And join us next time where we are going to get coal power up and running now that we have it unlocked.